VMware by Broadcom, episode 27. Today we wanted to cover a bit more about our expectations for the partner programs, especially around service providers in the new program. This is just basically wishful thinking or potentially not even wishful thinking. It is potentially a problem, but one of the scenarios we discussed over the last couple of days within the Com Division group is, what if in the new contracts we would have a minimum commit time of 3 years? And now let's play through 2 or 3 different scenarios, what this would mean for service providers, especially for those who are not the biggest ones in this universe. Your customer contracts might terminate at a much earlier phase because you might have run this customer contract since 1.5 years already. It's only 1.5 years. Moving forward, that customer then decides to move to a different service provider. So that might leave you with potentially something like, let's say, 1,000, 2,000 cores left over from that contract because you initially needed to commit to 3 years. And I think this is where, especially for a group of smaller service providers, a white label program and things like that, could become really interesting, because if it is allowed, it would allow us, for example, in such a program, if you were to buy your products or your points or cores via Com Division, that we could potentially move these cores to another service provider who has currently demand or something else. However, again, this is a lot of hypothetical ideas at the moment, but you can see we are discussing already internally how we are potentially going to solve some of the challenges the new programs might bring to you as a service provider, and how we can help you with that. If you want to get into a more direct discussion with us on that, as always, ping us directly on any of the social media platforms, and we are happy to set up a meeting with you. Up until then, let's stay connected.